The following is a non-profit fan-based parody. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, and Dragon Ball Super are all owned by Funimation, Toei Animation, Shueisha, and Akira Toriyama. Please support the official release.
It's been 4 years since the defeat of the menace, Perfect Cell, at the hands of the Earth's new hero, Son Gohan. With this threat eliminated, the people of Earth have entered into a new era, one of unprecedented peace and calm. With this transition from past into present, however, change is inevitable, and perhaps no change is quite larger than the absence of the Earth's greatest warrior, the father of Son Gohan, the Saiyan raised on Earth, Son Goku. Having sacrificed himself during the life or death battle with the android menace, Son Goku has opted not to return to the land of the living, instead taking residence with the deity King Kai on his quiet, humble planet.
Hey, King Kai, what should I do with Cell?
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Make me rewrite the whole damn script, why don't you?
Taking residence with King Kai somewhere in the middle of Snake Way, time continues to move forward, bringing with it new faces, new challenges, and eventually, new places to call home. If there's one constant in this world that can be counted on, however, it's that just around the corner, a new adventure is always waiting to begin. Just what danger lies around the next corner? What awaits our heroes in the future? And where exactly did King Kai get planks of wood out in the middle of fucking nowhere? Find out the answers to most of these questions and more this time on Dragon Ball Z Abridged!
No, seriously, where the fuck? Fuck the wood. Where the fuck did he get the wood? We got power, Dragon Ball Z.
61. That's 61 times I have tried to build this house, and 61 times you've destroyed it!
To be fair, last time I didn't even touch it. Just kinda fell over on its own.
I don't care if you merely looked at it. I wouldn't be having this problem in the first place if you didn't blow my planet to a higher plane so holy that only the Grand Kai can see it.
Wait, what was that last part? Something about fries? Grand prize? Apple pies, pumpkin
Me
pies,
and my big
blueberry
mouth.
pie. Wait, no, I lost it.
Well, there's no use hiding it from you now. The Grand Kai, Goku. As you're aware, there are 4 different galaxies, separated into quadrants, each with a Kai that resides over it. The one you're from is North Galaxy. That's why you remain my problem. There's also a South, East, and West Galaxy. This is all set in place to maintain a balance over all sectors of the universe. But, of course, even we have someone who watches over us. This is the Grand Kai, the one who keeps the peace between all 4 sections of our universe, watching over everything. He is above all. Well, mostly.
Is he strong?
Is he ever? He's one of the strongest, most powerful beings in all of the... Oh, no.
I wanna go.
No.
But
no!
come on, please.
No. Absolutely not. I am not letting you within a 200 million mile radius of the Grand Kai.
Come on, King Kai. I won't let you down. You can trust me with your life. Okay, but I still wanna go.
Well, I suppose we can't just sit around on Snake Way. And all things considered, you did good saving the Earth. I can't say I wouldn't have made the same call in your shoes.
I don't think they'd fit on you.
Shut up. I guess maybe I'm being a bit too salty about this whole thing, and maybe some time away from Snake Way wouldn't be all that bad. All right? We can go see the Grand Kai. 3, 2, 1.
Sorry, Strong Guy mentioned, got excited. Where are we going?
Well, first, we have to go to King Yama's office, then... immediate regret. I just feel immediate regret. So, what'd you forget this time?
You!
Goku, wait, I swear that's it!
Alright, slow up. I know you're all dying to get in. So let's deadpan you over there. I'll be here for all eternity, folks.
Next strip. Next strip. Next strip. You can keep your clothes on.
Much obliged.
So, North Kai, Goku. So, North Kai, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Actually, we're gonna borrow the jet. Gonna take Bozo here to the big grand circus, if you catch my drift.
Dropping him off to Warrior Daycare, huh? I feel you. I have a few employees I'd like to do that for.
Does he do that
Every time, yes.
You know, I didn't really expect Heaven to have planes. I also feel like the ones I saw when I was alive were, well, more impressive?
Well, our technology can only be as good as the most recent inventor to kick the bucket. You ever notice how we don't have any capsule tech?
Oh, that makes sense. So, Dr. Briefs would need to...
Die, yes, and trust me.
Was wondering when that was going to give out. Good thing I installed that artificial heart years ago.
We've tried.
Don't worry, I'm sure you'll get them one day.
Speaking of which, it's not like we can die anyways. That's why a lot of our planes don't have a lot of the same functions as the planes you're familiar with. For instance, landing gear.
Wait, huh?
Brace for impact!
Wait.
Told ya.
Come on, Daddy, bite it. Be hard enough, even harder than that. Fuck the future, but I'm dead. So the future is gone because I have no futures.
Wow, look at all these guys. It's like fighter heaven. Liminally.
Quite.
Hey, King Kai, is that you?
Well. If it isn't Clarn and Rudel, you two been training hard?
Shut up, Bojack.
I see you've taken my words to heart.
Wow, King Kai. Did you train all those guys too?
Mm-hmm. I even taught them my super special technique that not even you know.
Oh, wow. They must be pretty strong then. Wait, what technique? King Kai, you can't just leave me hanging with... Whoa.
Yup, pretty impressive building, huh? This right here is the Grand Kai's palace, complete with car.
So, strong guy inside?
Damn it, Goku! He's more than just a strong guy. He's basically my boss, and if you're not on your best behavior, I swear I'll figure out a way to kill you twice.
Is this big guy...
Grand Kai!
Grand Kai? Is he that important to you?
It's not just them I'm worried about. Listen, Goku, you're strong, but the Grand Kai is so strong that the last time he even fought someone was before I existed.
But I thought you existed forever.
I have.
Whoa.
I know you mean well, but the Grand Kai is a no-nonsense kind of person, and the last thing we need is for you to get erased out of existence or something.
Don't think the Dragon Balls will be able to fix that one.
You? What are you doing here?
You!
Of course! You're always in the worst spots! Aren't you North?
Anywhere within a 3-mile radius of you is the worst spot, you mutated gremlin.
You're just a big blue smurf.
And you're the one towering about 3 apples high.
Well, at least my fighter is taller than yours. Probably stronger too.
Oh, you want to test that? You want to go, Pinky?
Large mouth, green skin, chiseled jaw, high power level.
No, I'll have Goku.
No, doesn't ring a bell.
No, I'll have Goku beat your pupil within an inch of their life. Goku, use Spirit Bomb.
Huh?
Pycon, use Thunder Flash.
Oh boy.
I hurt you.
Hey yo, you the dead ass driver? Oh, sorry. My bad. Couldn't see y'all through the dust. Been waiting on my 5 cars for what feels like an eon. But, Pycon, you're exactly who I was hoping to see. Can you do me like a grand level solid? Might involve heading straight to hell.
Hey, is this guy really the Grand Kai? His power's a little...
For the last time, it's the Grand Kai, not... Wait. Good job, but focus, Goku. Goku, are you
Wait a minute, did he say dead dash? Can I order food here? How do I order food here? Questions for later. Brain, write that down.
Understood. I've been itching for a good foot anyways.
Fight? Fight!
Goku, no, leave this to...
Slow your roll, Northy. Probably best your little warrior there goes on ahead with Pycon anyways. I'm sure they can handle themselves. I've already called for South and East. Should be here soon. Then, we have some important beeswax to discuss.
Indeed.
Okay, who are you? Why are you following me?
Goku! Beat most of the people you're gonna fight. Wanna do it again. So, can I follow you?
Only out of morbid curiosity.
Honestly, I don't know why we didn't think of this sooner. We're some of the strongest beings to have ever graced existence.
Princess, are you sure about this? I thought the rehabilitation was going well for all of us.
Oh, but I am rehabilitated. For instance, I'm much more willing to work with others. Isn't that right, Cell?
Honestly, I'm just pissed they got rid of the houses.
We thought it would get you all closer to nature.
What nature? We are in hell! Everything is dead!
Actually, could you press a little harder?
Are you mocking me?
Only if you're into it.
And we're done here.
You guys! Freezer! Cell! Aren't you supposed to be dead?
We are.
Oh. What are you up to?
Oh, nothing really. Just a bit of a... what was it they called it again? A trust exercise? In this instance, I trust that all of us want you dead, you filthy, no-good, disgusting...
Now, Princess, let's not forget our sensitivity training.
Daddy, you ruined it.
Piccolo, catch!
Honestly, I don't know why I expected that to work. Oh well, it looks like I'll have to get my hands...
Dibs?
Tibbs?
Yeah, dibs. I should be able to take care of him rather easily. That is, unless you think that I should be the last line of defense. Though, wouldn't that make me stronger than you?
By all means.
Thank you kindly.
You ready for round 2, Cell?
Oh, I had no idea how ready I was until just now.
It's just you and me, Goku! How it should have been from the start! Nothing can stop this going down right here, right... Ah!
Oh shit.
Ah! Wait, I'm sorry, I just wanted to go to arts and crafts with my son!
Could be worse. At least there's a roof over our head.
Raccoon misses indoor plumbing. Back to friendship circles and wiping down Guru, I guess. Oh god, anything but the friendship circles.
We'll schedule the next one for tomorrow.
Fuck!
So you weren't full of hot air after all. Seemed pretty tough. What was her name again?
Oh, really? Thanks. Goku. And you're...
Pycon.
Right, Pycon. So you're one of those tough dudes on the Strong Guys planet, right?
Mm-hmm. It's a pretty sweet gig. You fight, you train, and it's all the food you could ever eat.
We'll see about that.
What was that?
Nothing. Well, Pycon, I think this is the start of a great, long-lasting, and totally important friendship. So anyways, where's the food?
It's only a matter of time.
Do you really think we'd be ready? We only have, 2, 3 more years?
Well, despite our differences, West Kai and myself have been training some truly impressive fighters. But perhaps a test is in order.
You and I may actually agree for once. Should we all die...
Now don't you darn talk like that.
Well, I just think it might be a good way to enjoy ourselves before... he is summoned.
A last hurrah, as it were. Let's make a tournament out of it. The winning fighter could even be our championing hero.
Oh, please. My students will wipe the floor with yours.
We'll see about that.
Understood. I've been itching for a good...
Fight?
Hi everyone, I'm Assad in Half, your director, editor,
And the voice of King Kai.
and I just wanted to say thank you so much for stopping by and giving our little experiment of episode 161, whatever you want to call it, a chance. We're currently working on both episodes 2 and 3, so like and subscribe to stay updated for more, and I hope to see you next time. Love you.